These are instructions for a Google Meet on an iPhone or iPad. You're going to look for your App Store first. As you see on this screen, it's right there in the middle. And so we're going to tap on App Store, and then we're going to use the search bar up top to then type in Google Meet. And that's going to come up here in just a second. There it is. And then we're going to see where it says Get, because it's never been installed before. And so then install, and it may ask you for a password if yours is set up that way. So put your iTunes password in there, and then it will start to install. As you can see, this was pretty slow, but thanks to the magic of video editing, we're able to skip forward after it's installed here. And you will see it says open, and then we tap open. And then at the bottom of the screen, you're going to see where it says either continue as Bo or join a meeting with a code. And so I'm going to not select my account. I'm just going to do the code thing. Then it's going to ask permission to use your camera and microphone. You need to allow those. Notifications you can allow or not allow. That's up to you. But your microphone and camera you have to allow. So then it's going to say, hey, what meeting code do you have? So you would get this code from the person running the meeting in your class, or however y'all get it, by email or texting someone. This is not the code you're going to use. This is just the code that I had set up for a meeting as an example. So it's going to hit OK. And then you will see here where you're now ready. And so at the bottom where you see, it says Ask to Join. Okay? And you're going to click Ask to Join. And if you aren't using your account, you're going to want to type your name in, because the person controlling the meeting in class is going to see your name. And if he doesn't recognize your name, he may not let you in, because you don't want a bunch of weird people jumping on the meeting. So there we go. You've been admitted to the meeting. All right, so if you tap on your screen there, you see that on the bottom you have a camera icon and a microphone icon. You can tap the camera if you would like to turn off your camera and just listen without them seeing, or you could watch without them seeing you, so you don't feel like you have to get all fixed up for your video meeting necessarily, right? And the microphone there, you can click the microphone to mute you. You won't mute the class, just muting you. That way, if you bump something or a phone rings or something makes a noise, they won't hear it through their computer. And so I would suggest that when you're getting on, go ahead and mute that microphone. That's just good etiquette for video meetings. And then a few other buttons there, and then also you can hang up the call there. The thing you do is if you hit the three dots there on any of those screens, you can go full screen. So I would imagine you would want the teacher there to be full screen. So if you hit those three dots, hit full screen, it makes that one the biggest. And then you see your screen and their screen, and not all the screens of people there. And so that makes it easier to see them as they are teaching. And of course, you can rotate your iPad or iPhone around, and it'll go wide or tall, however you want it to go. Of course, if you go wide, it's easier to see more of the screen there and the teacher. So that is how you use Google Meet on an iPhone or iPad.